All right. So we talking about subjects in reference to like couples and being on different pages.
Not really subjects, but just like what's for dinner, who's cooking what, and what one. It's really hard for sometimes for couples and families to get on the same page with regards to like eating. So if somebody wants to eat better, or the other person doesn't.
So what if the person's a vegan and the other person is not, or
Yeah, they're
vegetarian or
still
not?
vegetarian versus meat eater.
Right, like the
So
challenges that come with that.
yeah, so that's a hard one. I hear a lot of people, they say, "Oh, how does everybody eat the same way that you eat? Like, is your husband cool with that, or what does he eat?" I'm like, "Yeah, we all eat the same way." They're like, "Oh man, yes, that's good because I'm trying to eat better, but such and such, they still want to eat this way, and it's hard to, have me to cook, and then they cook their meal and I cook mine, and the kids just kind of fall in between or whatever tastes better."
Isn't that the same thing though? Like if a person like wants to travel and the other person doesn't want to travel, or if you have like a interest, or you would like both of you to have a similar interest, but one doesn't have it and the other does. Like, wouldn't that be an issue too?
Yeah, but I think with with eating like choices, like people change so much with that sometimes because they're like, what, I want to get better, I want to go on this keto, or I want to try this whatever, all of these different plans or diets or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that could fluctuate, that could change, or it could be like that for years, like who knows,
Because
so
we saw that during the pandemic, like there were people who were maybe more pro healthy eating, pro organic, and then there were other people who were just kind of by the book. I'm gonna go ahead and take this pharmaceutical. I'm gonna take these drugs. I'm gonna still eat the way I want to eat. Still gonna eat at McDonald's or whatever, but you know, I'm gonna take this. And then there's other people that are saying, "Oh, okay, look, I'm holistic. I'm not gonna do that." So if you're in the same household with somebody and y'all have this huge difference of opinion, how that can affect like the relationship. Like back, we've seen issues and hurt issues like that as well.
yeah, people have actually like really struggled with that
Yeah.
to the point where they like don't cook, they don't eat together, or they break up because they have that strong of a difference of opinion.
Yeah, that could be tough. So I mean, it's easier obviously to be on the same page.
Well, I
Um,
will say that I've always kind of looked towards the healthier side of eating. And, sometimes in the beginning we did struggle with that. And I wanted to, less bread. You were like, no, men need bread
we
and
still eat
meat.
bread now.
I know, but I'm just saying we eat a better choice of bread.
Yeah, but we still eat bread now. So I don't think that's a good
But,
example. I think
well,
we
not
struggled.
as much. Like, it was just us too.
Yeah, but it was like we still ate pretty well, no matter how you slice it. Because I
And then
mean
you would put rice in, and I would try to sneak it out. And then I would put quinoa in, and you'd be like,
I
what
used to
is
call
this?
it koi.
Making fun of it. Now what?
I didn't eat,
Now
but
that's all
I
you.
didn't eat bad food to begin with, though. I didn't, obviously, I wasn't a fan of avocados before. And now, I mean, now that's a staple. I didn't eat a lot of garbanzo beans, but now I do. Like, that's like my thing. So that you can definitely increase or change your diet. I think my thing was red meat and cheese. That was like the biggest thing, biggest adjustment for me.
But it was gradual for us. We didn't
Of
just like
course.
stop cold turkey, but I just I kind of gradually did it, but I didn't necessarily have to have meat. I wasn't one of those people like, where's the meat? You got those people. Where's the meat on my plate?
We did like go through periods where we didn't have meat and we would only eat fish.
Mm-hmm.
It was one period we only, before we knew what tofu was, we ate tofu, and other like vegetarian processes. I think right before we had both our sons, we went through a period where we were just cleansing our bodies and stuff like that. So it's been a gradual journey into the so-called vegan or
Healthier
vegetarian.
eating.
Yeah. So it hasn't been like an overnight type of thing.
Yes, I've had chili cheese fries
Oh
before.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've had Doritos because people are like, "What is it?" Yes, I've had it. It looks good. It smells great, but that's just not what I want to eat anymore.
And then not only that, but like you have foods that have all kinds of. It's not the ingredients today aren't the ingredients that were around 20 years ago. So we realized that, and we really went hard on making sure that everything is in order in terms of our diet, because that's a big thing. Like they can't afford to offer you good ingredients in the food anymore. They just can't. And so when you see $1 burger, you might as well just run, right? If you see like Burger King, right? We used to eat at those places, by the way. 30 years ago, we used to eat at McDonald's. We used to eat at KFC. Well, it was Kentucky Fried Chicken back then. But
yeah, I remember when they started saying that they were cloning the chicken.
Yeah, so
we were mad.
There's been a gradual decline in the quality of food, period. And matter of fact, there was once upon a time where you could just go buy an apple and it was an apple. It wasn't, organic. Matter of fact, I'm like, what's the difference between organic? You know what I mean? There was no like playbook.
Conventional, organic.
Yeah. So, I mean, these have been gradual changes in the way food has been produced. And so that's why there's been this greater focus on eating healthier, because you are what you eat, right? So if you're looking to change your diet, our suggestion would be to like do it gradually. We did it like 1 year. We would go, a couple months or a couple weeks, and then go from 6 weeks to a couple months, and then from a couple months to 4 months, and then so forth and so on.
Everybody has different reasons why they stop eating meat or whatever, whatever they do. But, ours was more so the internal health.
And we witnessed improvements in our health because of doing it. So it was like
more energy.
Yeah.
Less fluctuation in weight.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't, bloating. And then the skin got better. Eyesight.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, my eyesight is improved.
For one of us,
yeah, my eyesight improved.
You used to have to wear glasses.
No, literally, my eyesight improved, and so
now you can see me.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. So we definitely witnessed benefits of eating healthy, and so
more energy.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. So. If you're out there, you're on the fence, or you're struggling with that, our suggestion is, take your time and just do baby steps, and slow and steady wins the race.